Okay, now with the SP606, that's what we're on. You hold down the function key and press MIDI. And this right up here, you'll notice it says pad bass channel. Well, in the manual it tells you pad bass channel 1 controls banks 1 through 4. Well, that's false right there. Pad bass channels control number 2 controls banks 5 through 8 or 9. And that's false right there also. You can, that's what kept throwing me off. I don't know if it threw most of you guys off, but that's what kept throwing me off. So what I did was, when it says pad bass channel +1, +2, to control all 32 banks is very simple, because you have the note numbers, you know, that correspond. So you have 4 sets of note numbers from 35 to get to 98. They break it up in 4 sections. Well, 35 through 50, of course, is pad bank 1. 51 through 60, I don't know, 2 or whatever, you know, add 16 is pad bank 2. Well, the thing is, that kept throwing me off. So you kept it on pad bass channel 1. So it gave you a total of, obviously, 4 times 8 is 32. Well, it's only 8 MIDI channels for 32 banks. That's kind of cool, because you could take the other 8 MIDI channels and control something totally else. Unlike me, I controlled my Boss 202, or I'll control battery with the first 8 channels and use the other ones, which I did. Let me show you some neat tricks in a minute. Okay, I hope that I hope everyone understood that real quick. Basically, all you do, and I'll type it up here on the screen too. All you do is set your MIDI note numbers, which is it's general MIDI, so 35 through 50 is for pad bank 1, and so forth. For anyone that has the Korg PadKontrol, I will email me or hit me up. I'll throw my email address, future producers, and also SP forums up there. Hit me up and I'll just email it to you, man. Save you all the bullshit and drama, the 3 hours that I spent on this fucking shit. Okay, so that's simple. Here, I'll show you a couple cool things with the control right now, with the PadKontrol. You see these up here? I can control the pan left and right of if this is a kick drum. Here, let's go to a different scene. So, okay. Alright. So, here we go. This is one of my drum kits here. You can control with the knob up here your pans. However, I have not got a chance yet to control the D-beam. In the manual, I was reading it. I think you can control it because it does have parameters. So if anyone can somehow find those parameters, let me know, because I have to call Roland and ask him, because I do not know. But I'm pretty sure you can control it. You can probably control the filter and just a regular synth, and that would be awesome. I do know for a fact when I can control it, or when I tap on the music, I can control it with the X and Y. Can make it lighter or softer. But if you have the Korg PadKontrol, you hit the roll function, okay? Okay? You guys know that? Well, the cool thing is the hold, okay? Alright? The hold is this. I can have it loud, like that, or I can move it down, and you can slowly hear it in the background. Or, just... So it's always there. So I can always have like a little roll or effect. I don't have to worry about getting it just right again. It's there. It holds it. You can do different effects with it. The flam works the same way. You can have a fixed velocity. I like the pads because it's light. You can have, each one is velocity sensitive, so you can tap it. Okay, let's touch base again, and you can hear it. Using the Korg PadKontrol to control the MIDI note numbers of the SP606. It's very simple. Like I said, you just plug in your note numbers. Each individual will have a note number. Plug it in. And in the back of the Korg PadKontrol, it does have the note numbers mapped out. So, you know, B1 is the bass drum. You know, C2 is the acoustic bass drum. C3 is your crash, and so forth. So, it's basically general MIDI. Yeah, that will work for pretty much any hardware you want to control using the Korg PadKontrol. Yamaha's a little bit different because they use XG format, but it's still relatively the same. So each 16 pads for one scene can control each pad on your SP606. Each scene is a MIDI channel. We'll just say it like that. Each scene is a MIDI channel if you want it to be. However, you will only get up to MIDI channel 4 because that's what I've gotten up to. I didn't get up anything higher. I went up to MIDI channel 4. I didn't do 16 MIDI channels. You could, but there was no reason to. I got everything, all 16 pads on 4 MIDI channels. So, or 16 banks on 4 MIDI channels, which was easy. And then I used the scene. Scene 1 was for, here's how it's set up. Scene 1, 2, 3, and 4 is all on MIDI channel 1. You can kind of see that. You know, it's all on MIDI channel 1. Scene 5 is on MIDI channels 2. Scene 5, 6, 7, and 8. Scene 9, 10, 11, 12 is on MIDI channel 3. And then the last 4, 13, 14, 15, and 16 is on MIDI channel 4. So keep in mind, 1 has all 4. Scene 1, that all these have MIDI channel 1 on. Scene 1 carries all 4 of the same banks. So I don't know if I said that right, but it's very simple. If you have any questions, let me know.